this fabric here. I've had it for a while. I was thinking of making like a top. This crepe here, a royal blue georgette that I've been storing for a while. Haven't had to think about it for a while. So yeah, I got this from Style Maker Fabric. I can't get it to fit. I'm wearing one right now. I didn't make this one, but I'll show you what I'm working with. It's right fit, so let me stand so you can see. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Karon. Thank you very much for stopping by. If you're new here, welcome. Love to have you. In today's video, I'd like to review some patterns that I picked up, as well as to pair them with fabric I already have. I haven't bought any fabric recently, so I'm trying to kind of declutter what I have, and I'm searching and finding a lot of stuff that I have. Some I've purchased a while back, can't remember where or when, but I have them, and some of these fabrics are pieces that have been left over from previous projects that I've done. So normally I buy a standard of 3 yards of any fabric I'm doing. If I'm doing a shirt, normally 1.5 to 2, depending on what I decide to do. A dress, 3 yards is fine for me to make a dress. If it's something longer or taking more fabric, I go 3.5 and 4. So I normally have fabric left over, and that's what I'm gonna kind of utilize today after cleaning out what I have. So my first fabric that I picked up this weekend, I went to Joann's thinking that there was going to be a Butterick and a Vogue pattern sale, and I saw they had a 3-day sale on McCall's as well. So I might have picked up 1 or 2 pieces from McCall's, a couple from Butterick and a couple from Vogue. The one I wanted, they didn't have. I guess they haven't gotten the new stock in as yet. So I'll just review the ones I have, the ones I found, and go through with the fabric I have. So the first one I have is 1803. That's Vogue 1803. This one is more of a loose fitting dress. It's cut on the bias and has split front neck with gathers. It has like a shape stand collar, as the instructions or description says. It's kind of like a raglan sleeve, and it has button cuffs, high slits at the side and seam pockets. I don't think I'll be doing the high slits. I'll insert a picture of it so you can actually see it. So for this one, it recommends fabrics such as linen, poplin, seersucker, and chalet. I have a couple pieces of chalet, but not something that I'd want to do with this one. So I'm gonna do view A, which is this one right here. And for view A, my size, medium, it's 2 7/8 yard of fabric at 60 inches. Hardly find anything that's 60 unless it's stretch, but this is what I'm gonna be working on. Again, it's cut on the bias and not sure. So I have this fabric here. I've had it for a while. I was thinking of making like a top out of it. It's a mixture of crepe and something else. At first I thought it was like a charmeuse, but it's not. So it's a mixture of crepe and something else, very light and flowy and airy. Had it for a while. I was afraid of it because it's such a bright color, but it's spring, summer, and it's a loose fitting dress. So I'm gonna go with it. So again, it's Vogue 1803, and I love the illustrations on the back for view A, and that's the one I'm gonna be working on. I also love this one in like a linen, like a light linen. I love that look. Absolutely love that look, but it's cut on the bias, so I don't know. Haven't done anything cut on the bias except for when I'm making shirts and stuff like that. So we'll see what this one turns out to be when I start working on that one. So that one again is Vogue 1803. The next up is Vogue 1802. And these have been out for a while, just that I haven't gotten my hands on them, or just probably didn't buy them at that time. So yeah, I love view A, and I love view A for the bow at the back, and I also love view A because it has a little flare has so much room and flare going on at the base of it. And it's sleeveless, allows me that freedom and flexibility. So yeah, view A is my choice. And I love it again because it provides that room, and I just love the design. The cut looks like a tent dress. This one says it's loose fitting, a pullover dress, has a collar extending ties into the back. It has slit opening at the neck, side seam pockets, and looks like bias spacing and ruffled hemline. Fabric suggestions or recommendations for this one are linen blends, crepe, poplin, seersucker. Let's see, I don't know. Medium again for me. View A is gonna be 2 3/8 yard of fabric. So I have this crepe here. Again, these are things I've had for a while. I think this is 4 yards. I was shy away from it. Such a bright red. It's kind of mixture of burnt orange and red, and it's so bright and vibrant. I didn't know what to do with it. Again, I have 4 yards of it, and so I think 2 3/8 yard. I should get that out of it and be able to do something else, another creation from it. Maybe a top, who knows? It's 4 yards. I could probably get a top or something out of it from this one. So it's Vogue 1802, and I'm gonna be doing view A. I'll insert a picture so you can see it. I absolutely love that design. And this crepe fabric will do wonders for that one. So the next one I have up is Butterick. And I don't normally do Butterick. I don't know, but for some reason, I kind of like these. Maybe because they're shirts, I'm biased. This Butterick is 6856. That's Butterick 6856. And I bought it for view C and A. I like view C because of the pockets and the, let me see, where's C? Maybe it's just the color of the shirt. I love all 3 combinations, but specifically I like the fact that I was able to make the adjustment with view A. I like the darts in at the back. I don't know if you can see it. I'll get a picture, insert a picture. It has those darts in on the back. It also has a back yoke, which I absolutely love. And the style of the pockets, I like that. I definitely like the style of the pockets. And again, as I said, the flexibility of the sleeve kind of rolling up and then adding a button or a clip at the end is what I like. I like the slant, slightly V-neck shape of it, but it's not necessarily a V. So I like that. Absolutely love that. Again, the yoke at the back, the darts at the back, and the pockets on view C, which I love. So 6856 looks like an older pattern that's been out there for a while, but it's something I love. Anything shirt wise, I love. The only problems I might have is with my arms. Always, if I have something that fits the size, my body, shape of my body, normally I have problems with my huge arms. So either that or I make the adjustments to fit my arm. So we'll see what happens. But Butterick 6856 is what I'm looking at. And based on this, I'm looking at the finished garment size. It's only giving me back of the neck. So it's something I'm gonna probably have to open up to see bust area. But it's only giving me the length finish at the back. One of these older patterns, I don't know. The fabric recommendations for this one is Chalet Double Georgette, crepe, charmeuse silk. Yeah, lots of buttons. 10 for A, C, and 16 for B. So it's a button eater. So for this one, I have this royal blue Georgette that I've been storing for a while. Haven't used it. Again, these colors, I'm just running away from them, but I think they'll work well. So I'm just gonna go with the flow. This one, I think I have 3 yards of this beautiful royal blue Georgette. So it will be a good combination or a good match for this one. So yeah, I love this shirt. I like every view, but my favorite is A and C. A for the darts in at the back, and C for just the flexibility with the pockets and the option to do the flap over, or just that, like that kiss seam. I don't know what it's called with the pockets. It's really cute, and so I like it. 6'8", 5'6", and for sizing, if only I could find that information. Normally it has like the bust information or something like that. This is only giving me finished garment length from the back of the neck. So it's one of those that you have to open up the pattern to see what your actual size is. But I normally go between a 12 and a 14 depending on the cut of the design. So I'll see this Butterick 6'8", 5'6", and again this Georgette Royal Blue. I have 3 yards of it, and so I think I can get that top out of it, and maybe a shell for a blazer or something. Who knows? It's also possible I could make another one of the shirts from what's left of this one. Next up, I have this one. It's McCall 7900. It's McCall 7900. It's one of those patterns that have been around for a while. I kind of picked it up from the sale recently because I have all the fabric that I want to kind of just clear out. Didn't want to just dump them. Most of them I have a yard or more than a yard left over from a project. So this was one of my tops that I did with linen before, and I have just a yard and a bit left from this blue, sorry, colorblind, it's not blue, from this green linen. It's green polka dots, and I was thinking of let me see, for this one I could do view B because I have a yard and a quarter if I can get a size 12 out of it, and I'm looking at B because I like the way the little sleeves puff out right there. And I like the ruffles at the neckline. I didn't think I would, but it gives the shape, the top, a different shape. Also, I could do the view A from this one. The illustrations at the back look pretty cool. And I like that the arm has that great flexibility. So I could get a size 12 from this one. And again, I'll be using my green and black fabric for this. This I think could do as a casual wear. I could wear it with black slacks, or I could wear it to work on a Friday. So this for me is a good good shirt or good design to get rid of pieces of fabric that I have left over. So yes, I think this one would go well with that. That one is McCall 7900 on that one. The next one I have is pretty interesting. Let me find it. The next one I have is pretty interesting because it's another Butterick. I was looking for, again, like tops, short shirts, not long enough that could eat up some fabric that I have around. This one I got from Mood years ago, and I think I have a yard and a half left in this one. I got 3 yards and I made a shirt from it. I think it was yard and something, yard and a half of my shirt at the time. And I have this left, and I think I could get view A, the illustrations on the back for view A right there. But what's interesting about this is I knew I had this pattern, but I didn't think it was Butterick because I don't normally buy Butterick. I've made view B before, and I could have sworn it was a McCall's pattern. I made view B before, and I made view B before, and I knew I got it from a McCall's pattern because I don't normally buy Butterick. So I made the exact shirt, view B, and I came home and I searched and I found it. So let me do them kind of side by side. This one saying McCall's, this one saying Butterick, but I know that I have
view B from this one, and I've made, it's actually view B in both McCall and Butterick. But the reason why I got it again was so I could make view A, this cute little shirt from there. Yeah, so 1.5 yards, I think I could get my view 8 from this. Because on this it says view A is 1 5/8. Might be cutting it close, but I love this one because of the yoke and the darts in the back that gives the back of the shirt a smaller look and kind of gives more shape to the shirt. So I like that. And the fact that it's shorter shirt, I might use less fabric. So this one, yeah, I'm gonna try and see if I can get this. And with this blue-green lining out plaid, I don't know how well I'll do with the lineup for this one since I have limited fabric working with, but it's worth giving it a try and see what I come up with. So yeah, view A for this one, Butterick 6852 with this green and blue, green, blue, and white plaid. It's navy. I got this one from Mood years ago. So the next one is gonna be McCall 7575, and it's the same pattern in the Butterick design. The only difference with this one, I think the only difference is view C. They've given you more options in this one, and view C and view D are pretty cute in this one. So yeah, I like that. And then this fabric is what I have left from my last shirt I made about 2 or 3 videos back. I'm gonna also make a shorter one from this one. I'm thinking of view A again, or view A for this one is 1.5 yards, so I possibly can get that from it. The others are gonna take more fabric, but yeah, I like this. This one's gonna make a shorter shirt, which is view A on this one. There it is. Hopefully you can see it right there. But yeah, just insert pictures so you can see the illustration. So that's McCall 7575, and it's view A. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm beginning to wonder if I couldn't do the plaid, because it has this little plaid one down here. See this little plaid one down there? Maybe I could do this plaid instead with this one, and then it's not a change or anything, it's just the same. The fabric will work a while better. And this one, view A with this one, the shorter shirt. Yeah, I think I just looked at it and decided to switch. So that's what I'm going with right there for those two. And so I don't get confused by the time I start cutting. I just want to make sure I have them together. The next one is gonna be another Butterick. Ever since I started sewing, I wanted this pattern, Butterick 6378. I've always wanted this pattern, and I've wanted it for view B. Each time I go to get it, it's not available in the drawer. So I don't know what happened, why I found it, if the store I've gone to, it's the only one I have here anyway, just happened to have this. So I absolutely love it for view B, and it looks like view C. View C, because it has the elastic at the base, and it doesn't have the shirt free flowing, whereas B, it kind of gives a more open look to it with a nice tie. I like that top. And I have 2 pieces of black and white fabric that I've been iffing, cutting, deciding to cut, thinking about cutting, haven't cut yet. I've showed you several times, but I just love this pattern. So for view B, it's a pullover top and a tunic. It has a front yoke and gathers, kind of v-neck with tie options, sleeve and hemline variations. So for this one, it's recommending Georgette, Chalet, crepe, and rayon. And I have a Georgette, it looks like, I think. I have a Georgette fabric here. Had it for a while, but again, running from that bright color orange that's inside, but I bought it because I absolutely love the royal blue and the combination. So I think I might just try it because it's a beautiful fabric. Had it for a while, didn't want to use it because again, the colors in it, but I love it for this top. It's only going to take me 1 3/4 yards. I have 3 yards of this, so I'll have well more than enough for that. And it looks like it has gathers going in on the top. Again, there's a front yoke going on there. So yeah, views B and C are my favorite of this pattern. That's Butterick 6, 3, 7, 8. And a size 12 for this one. View B on this one is gonna need 2 yards of this, and the C, if I choose to do C, is gonna be 1 5/8. And I think for both pieces of fabric, I have more than enough to do both. So I'm gonna go with B and C if I choose to make another one, but B right now would be my priority with this fabric. So we'll see what happens with that one. So that one was Butterick 6378. Sorry, I had to look back on the floor to make sure. So for this one, it's like a fabric, what would I call it? Leftover fabric, and I had to find something that was going to be like 1 yard of fabric or something like that. And I chose McCall 7956. And for this one, I'm looking at view C and view D. I'm more leaning towards the C, D, and maybe A, because they're all kind of short, quick pieces I could do. C, D illustrations on the back. Pretty cute right there. Not much fabric, so let me take a look at A. A is just 7/8 of a yard, which is cool. View C is going to be 1 1/4 for a size 12, and view D, it's 1 3/8. So yeah, I'm undecided which view I'd want to do for this pattern. And the reason for this pattern is I have a green. When I say green, it's like camel green. I have one of those camel green cargo pants with the elastics on the leg, on the hem, and I wanted a crop top, not necessarily green because I have a couple of camouflage or camel green shirt that could go with it, but I wanted something that was contrasting that would go well with it, and that green is something that's in here with this fabric. So I'm willing to do a crop top, and not crop enough that my stomach is exposed, but crop enough that it's short enough so that it matches the outfit that I have in mind. So I'm thinking view C, D, A. Yeah, view C, D. A might be a good fit too, but for me, A is too much, like for a hot day, maybe a lighter fabric or something, but not this fabric. This is a leftover from a green dress. I bought this fabric at Fabrics and Fabrics online, and it's a cotton sateen. I absolutely love the color. I made a maxi from it. I'll insert a picture of the maxi I made from it so you can see, but this is what I have left after making that. I think I got 3.5 yards. I made a maxi dress and I still have this left. So I'm gonna try and see if I can get this out of it. If not, I'll do view A, because that will work well with the idea, the crop pants that I have in mind with some sneakers or something like that. So that's kind of what I'm going for. The next one, again, surprisingly, I have a lot of Butterick. Don't normally buy them, but I don't know. I have Butterick 6806, and I love both dresses. I think both these dresses are lovely dresses. I like both these dresses. I bought it for view A, and I looked at the illustration on the back for view B, and I thought, what the heck? It's still a nice one. I love it for that view. I like the elastics, the gather at the end of the sleeve, like a puff sleeve. I like the curved hem that view A has. I like the tie on the waist, like cinching in the waist. I like the pocket. I like everything about this dress. And the fit on the model is absolutely beautiful. I love that. I just love that fit. Also, view B doesn't have the pocket. It doesn't have the tie, but it has the elastic in the waist. And for me, view B is more of a dress-up option. Yeah, for me, view B is a dress-up option, and A is like a casual wear that I can do with some nice sandals or something like that, and I love it. So for this 13 pieces, for this one, the fabric recommendations are chalet crepe, cotton blend, there's peach skin, yeah, that's about it. There's chalet crepe, there is cotton blend, there's peach skin. And I happen to have this peach skin fabric for a while, didn't know what to do with it because it's different. That's what I'm gonna say. It's different from what I'm normally working with. So this is the blend. I got this one years ago from, oh my God, Style Maker Fabrics. I had it in my hand. I had to think about it for a while. So yeah, I got this from Style Maker Fabric years ago, and it's 3 yards, and I love it. Didn't know what to do with it, what to make, but I think this would be perfect for it. So let me see. A 1/2 inch elastic, 2 yards of that for A and 2.5 for B. So definitely elastics. This one, I might have to make it's 2 1/8 fabric for view A, 3 3/4 for B. It has requires interfacing. And let me see. For this one again, it doesn't give you dress width. It gives you in the back of the length. So I can't tell the bust area or the hip area until I actually open the pattern to see what I'm working with, and I can't do that unless I'm cutting because it's a whole mess to clear up and stuff like that. I hate having to go back and clean it up and stuff like that. So I'll open it and see what happens. But I'm thinking normally for my top, I go with a 12 or 14 for the top, depending, and I have to make adjustments for these arms. Also, the base is normally 16 because I'm going between my hips are 42 and waist is a 33. So I have to kind of find a balance in between, and I haven't yet adjusted to making pants. That's because of that measurement. And so sometimes with dresses, I have to be careful because I have the top down, and by the time I get to the bottom, I need to make a different adjustment and cut. So I'll see what this one looks like, but it looks like there is plenty of room. Absolutely beautiful dress, plenty of room. So I should be fine with this pattern. Again, this peach skin, it looks coral, a mixture of coral and pink. I really don't know, or blush and pink. But yeah, this is my choice for this one. Butterick 6806, and I'm going to make view A. Pretty excited about that one. The next one I have is a Vogue pattern, and it's Vogue 1883. Vogue 1883 right there, and I love both. I don't normally like a long dress, but B, I got it for view A because of the tie, the neck area, and I've been eyeing it for a while actually, and the I'll add the inset so you can see the picture. The back of the dress is what got me. The front has this beautiful tie or wrap around that is really gorgeous and kind of looking formal, but you also can dress it up just to suit the occasion. So for this one, I like the tie, but the back is absolutely beautiful because the back doesn't give you all that exposure or anything. The back comes in like a normal dress would. Yeah, so the back comes in just the way a normal dress would, but it cuts in, and so you don't know you have that nice elegant feature going in on the front because the back looks like just like a normal cut, like a raglan sleeve kind of design at the back. So I like it for that. View B is a longer length, longer version, which don't do long stuff because I'm so short. It gives a different look, but I'm willing to try. I see view A in a nice navy blue fabric, probably linen, but let me see if they did recommend linen for this one. It's a crisscross halter dress, fully lined, has front and back bodice pleats, waistband, a flare skirt, side seam pockets, invisible back zipper, hook and eye closure, and there's stitch hems, length variations. Fabric recommendations are crepe, sateen, rayon, chalet, broadcloth. There is no linen. I don't know. So it's more leaning towards like something light, airy perhaps. But I'll probably be a rebel and do light linen. I don't know. I don't know. I'll see that. I like that royal blue look for view B. And I was thinking, I have some rayon. Never really made stuff out of rayon. And I have this. I've had it for a while. This is 4 yards. I think I got it at fabric.com before they went out. Yeah. Lots of flare. Lining. It requires lining, but yeah. I guess this is going to be my first time working with rayon. So this fabric is what I have for this dress. Again, I have 4 yards of this one, and for view A, I do 12, 14 for the dress. I'm gonna have to cut 2 different sizes. So I'll do a 12 for the top and possibly do a 16 for the skirt. Again, I'm looking for the finished thing on the end, on the back of the packaging, and all I'm seeing is the finished garment measurement, back length from the base of the neck, and that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking to see what's the bust measurement or the hip measurement on the back of it, but again, I might have to open it to see all that information. But normally I cut a 12 and a 16, so we'll see what happens with this one. But I probably think I'm gonna do a 12 first and just see what it looks like, see if I can get the fit right, because I don't want to cut into this fabric and then make a mess. So we'll see what happens, but absolutely love this one. 18, that's Vogue 1883, and I like view A and B, but for this dress, I have in mind a view A and see what happens. I think I'll try a linen for the other one. I just have a linen in my mind, and so I don't know. We'll see what happens with that one. So the next one, oops, 1 second. The next one I have is a Vogue 1900, and this one, I didn't buy it for the pants. I bought it for the outfit, the top and the shorts and the top. I have some t-shirt fabric exactly with that top, and I was thinking of a cotton sateen, which I have some royal blue cotton sateen. I'm going off topic, but I have royal blue cotton sateen that I could do for the shorts. I have the t-shirt that I could do for the top for that one, but it's only a shorts and pants that comes with this, but I like the idea of that. I'm gonna go grab it and see combination, but the shorts is what I'm gonna go for this. I have this navy linen. I have only 2 yards of this, It's from a leftover project. I'm not sure for when. It's fabric busting. I took it from my stash. 2 yards left over, and I'm thinking of the shorts in this one, and that's view A. And for view A on the shorts, a 16 is gonna take 1¼ yards of this one. Oh, so this one gives you the finished garment on the back of it. So definitely 16. Waist is 33, so that's a 16. And the hip on this one is a 45. So, no, but I need room. My hip is normally a 42, so I need to make adjustments to that. Size 14 shows a 43.5 finished at the hip, but a 31 waist. So I need to make adjustments on that. So yeah, the shorts is what I'm going for. I absolutely love that shorts, but let me see if I can grab the t-shirt looking thing, because I have that fabric that I wanted for a t-shirt dress. I've already cut the t-shirt dress, but I was able to find the pattern I was talking about. So for this pattern, as I said, I was gonna make this green shorts out of it right there, but I remember that I had a couple of green pieces. So I also had this, looks like a peach skin georgette, another blue that I had. This was separate from, so remember earlier I said I was afraid of using this royal blue for this one, and then I realized that I also have this blue, and I also have this blue. So this blue is like in a georgette, this one's in like a crepe. So I'm thinking for some of the tops that I just mentioned, like these tops here, if I'm not feeling any of, if I'm not feeling that one, I could always do these, because I have these two fabrics, which I have them packed away, and because they're packed in a certain way, I can't see what I have, opposed to using this one. So for those 3 tops, I have that option of that, and I found that fabric just by going to look for this. So I brought this one up. I brought this one up because I was thinking of the shorts. Did I lose that pattern again? Okay, no I didn't. I was thinking of the shorts in this cotton sateen that I have here. I have 3 yards of cotton sateen. And I'm sure I could find a t-shirt pattern somewhere around to make this t-shirt. So that t-shirt, I've already cut the t-shirt dress, and I still have this left. So I could get a t-shirt from it, and I could also get the shorts from it. This shorts right here, again, be a size 16 on this one. And for the size 16 shorts, A is 1¼ I have 3 yards, so I could get the shorts. So it's a whole complete set I could get from shorts and finding a t-shirt pattern with this one that I think would make a great combination. The last one I have is for the shirt, McCall's 8237. That's 8237, and I like view A. It's a nice shirt dress. I love view A. Has no collar or collar stand, so that's gonna be like a first for me, but yeah. And for this one, I was thinking I could do this crepe that I just found, this blue one right here. Again, it's different from the one I had before. So this one, I have 2 yards of this one, and the shirt tunic A is 1 3/4. 1 3/4 yards for this one for a size 14 finished garment. I normally go with a size 14, but this one says the finished garment bust size 14 is a 40 and a half, and I'm not there. I'd be a size 12, so 38 and a half. Normally a 37 and a half to a 38 bust, so I'd be going with a 12 for that one on view A. And for that, it would be 1 3/4 yards of fabric, and I have 2 in this one, this gorgeous blue. So yeah, I think I like that for this one. So that's about it for those 2. I have this McCall's 8154, my last one. I picked this one because of view C. I love this jumpsuit, and I think I could get that off with like a cotton blend, linen cotton blend or something like that. This one says twill crepes for this one, denim and cotton blends, but the cotton blend I'm thinking of is linen cotton blend. I like the tie across the bust, and I like the free form of the sleeve design. I don't know what you call that, but I'll find it and insert it so you can see. It's a jumpsuit. I like the wide leg pants. I like the free form on the inside. There's, you know, like one whole piece. There is a back yoke on this one, and the front also has a yoke, but the front yoke ties in and goes in to form like you have strings coming out and tying at the side. It's looking like a real fun piece, and I think that's something that I would like. So yeah, I love it for view C. That's why I bought it. Fabric just yet, I'm not sure. I don't think I have anything that blends with that or can go with that, but I'm thinking right now of a cotton sateen I saw at Mood. I was thinking cotton linen, but for me, a cotton sateen is like a beige cotton sateen, and I'll insert the picture of what I thought I could make with, and you can take a look at that. But yeah, that's where I'm going with this design. I absolutely love it. It's jumping into a jumpsuit. I love jumpsuits, but I can't get it to fit. I'm wearing one right now. I didn't make this one, but I'll show you what I'm working with. It's hard for me to find the right fit, so let me stand so you can see and step back. Let me actually move the chair. So this is what it looks like in a jumpsuit. It has the tie and everything like that. This piece right here, and this is what the waist area looks like. It has pockets, and I'm trying to go for that. I love jumpsuits, but I can't seem to get the fit that works for me, and that's what I'm trying to work with. So I'll cut something and it'll fit my bust area and everything, and then when it gets to my waist and then it gets to my hip, and I have another problem going on here with a back adjustment. So yeah, that's what I'm working with. My arms I've gotten accustomed to, because I can adjust the size. But again, normally a 12 up here, a 16 adjusting here, but for a jumpsuit, I have a problem getting the fit right, and so I'm working on it. So my choice of this jumpsuit, view C, for me it's less of a hassle because it looks like all one piece in at the back, which will save me all that stress. One piece in at the back, and it's a wide leg, so not much adjustment there, and I think I could swing that on with a belt and still be able to come out with a good fit. So this is my last one. Again, I'm going to show you the cotton sateen that I have in mind, but I'm thinking of a linen cotton blend, more free flowing. This one I'm wearing is a crepe at the bottom, a crepe blend at the top, cotton or something like that, because it's a different fabric. But I absolutely love the way jumpsuits, if I find the right jumpsuit, it fits my body. I'm trying to get that fit, and it's been a difficult one. So it's one I continue to struggle with, and hopefully we'll be able to improve on. So this is my last pattern for this review, the pattern haul review. Absolutely appreciate your time. If you stuck around this long and enjoyed it, let me know what you think. If you have any feedback, any comments or suggestions. It's always welcome. Thank you very much for coming back each week. If you're new here, I'd appreciate if you subscribe. Love to have you. Have a great afternoon. Bye.